Today, I was sick of feeling lazy, so I went on the treadmill, walked 3 steps, and then got off. But as I was folding it up, my anemia hit, and I couldn't hold the treadmill anymore, and it collapsed on me. When I woke up, my arm was trapped underneath the metal, and I couldn't get out. My dog is too stupid to help me, and I couldn't even call for help because my phone was just out of reach, and I turned Siri off because last time I used her, well...
Hey Siri, call Wendy's.
Killing Wendy.
No.
The only thing within reach was a Minion figurine and a fork with a grape on it. First I ate the grape because grapes are delicious. But then it hit me what needed to be done. I put the Minion in my mouth so that I wouldn't scream. Then I grabbed the plastic fork and I took my arm off. Wait, does that say emergency release latch? As in like, I did not have to sever my arm. I did not need to cut off my arm.
Here's the tea on Glimmer LEDs. For a limited time, get 50% off LED strips and free worldwide shipping. We can help you upgrade your gaming and bedroom setup. Click the link in the description for an extra 10% off your order. Your purchases support this channel.
Oh my god, it's closed. Hey Siri, call Wendy's.
Killing Wendy.
No. I said cancel.
Would you like to cancel?
Yes.
Canceling your passport and birth certificate.
What? No! How do you even have permission to do that?
Permission to leak your feed pics?
My feet? What?
Sending feed pics to everyone in your contacts.
How are you even doing this? This is illegal.
Something illegal is happening? Alerting the FBI.
Yeah, something illegal is happening. You just blew up that Wendy's.
Okay, should I send this to the FBI? I just blew up a Wendy's.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Did you say absolutely? Message send. Would you like to use your pics from the mugshot trend for when you go to prison?
No!
Kidnap Queen Elizabeth?
No, not Queen Elizabeth!
Ow! Do your knees pop? Try Doo-Doo-Pril and live a better tomorrow today. I mean, okay. Side effects include
death, bleeding,
wait, what?
joint pain, knee popping,
I thought the whole point is so my knees don't crack. What?
knee pain, knee discomfort.
You may feel the uncontrollable urge to go into your fridge and then grab a lemon and get in your car and drive over to Walmart and look for an innocent elderly person and throw the lemon at their head. I'm so sorry.
Do not drive while on Doo-Doo-Pril.
But it just made me drop. I'm walking home then. I'm walking.
Blindness may occur at any time. Some patients forget English and only speak Spanish.
Esto es ridículo. ¿Por qué?
In 90% of cases, your knees will fall off. However, popping is guaranteed to stop at this stage.
¡Qué mierda!
Bro, what was that? What are you doing?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool, I guess.
Don't do that. That's really freaking weird.
I'm sorry. I just thought, like...
I don't know why, like, out of all things you could do, you do that. Like, what is that?
Okay, I just wanted to show I liked it. Okay?
What? By hitting yourself? This is the stupidest thing ever.
Okay, I'm sorry. Next time I'll just throw my poop like usual when I'm excited.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Alright, peace. That was my wife. And she was wondering if you wanted to eat some dinosaur tonight. Oh, word? Alright, let's go.
Remember on Vine when people would get injured and then go viral for no reason? Well, I'm gonna be the first person on TikTok.
So that put me in a coma for about 50 years, and the first thing I did when I woke up was check if the TikTok of me getting hit by a car went viral. But I found out that TikTok was no more. It was replaced by Vine 2000. Anyways, I was feeling hungry and super skinny after not eating for 5 decades, so I checked what was in the fridge. There was some pizza with mold on it, but mold just adds extra flavor, so I ate it. After my mold meal, I decided to wander around the empty wasteland. I was skating around, but then started to feel lonely because humans went extinct from COVID-70. But then I realized, this is the future. I'm sure they have time travel. I said, hey Siri, do you have time travel? And she was like, yeah, stupid, it's the future. What date do you want to go to? And I decided to go to a date that would change history. November 13th. I teleported into a Walmart and went to go look for the Gummy Bear album. I looked on every shelf, but I was a year too early. I told Siri,
pass me the rock, pick my dribble up and
last night, I had a nightmare where I was performing CPR on my dog because she just swallowed an iPhone 10 32GB whole. And I thought she was gonna die, but then she spat it out and I was like, thank God. But then the screen lit up and it said that celebrity chef Guy Fieri had passed away. And then I started crying because he's a legend. But then it said that Timothy Chalamet killed him. And I was like, this makes no sense. At least I'm not him. He's going to prison. But then I looked in the mirror and I was Timothy Chalamet. And I was like, no way. So I texted my ex and told them that I had the biggest glow up in the history of all mankind. Now that I was Timothy, I was so happy knowing everyone loves me. But then I got so carried away with being him that I forgot that I was literally wanted by the police
because I lit Guy Fieri on fire. Fiery Guy Fieri, arson. For some reason, I was in Zootopia and everyone was a furry, which was a nightmare in itself. And the cop at my door was my own dog. So I was like, come here, baby. You don't have to arrest me. But then she handcuffed me and threw me in a Russian prison where they played Dance Monkey on repeat to torture us. Thank God that was just a dream. Wait, what's that sound? No. So I keep seeing people get canceled, and I thought it's only a matter of time before I get canceled because I've said the N in autumn or the word column or the word damn is so useless. Like, what's the point of silent letters? You know what should be silent? People who are racist, transphobic, and homophobic. Ben, are you filming a serious video? Yeah, so, okay, when you have a platform, you have a responsibility to not spread or normalize things that can potentially hurt people. It's not like people are more sensitive these days. People are just no longer tolerating words or actions that have always hurt them. If I could motivate you guys to do one thing, it would be to educate yourself on issues that you may never face in your life, but other people unfortunately have to live with every single day, depending on who they are, who they love, who they pray to, or a number of other factors. Now, I do believe that when people make a mistake, tearing them apart and bullying them is such a wasted opportunity when you can show them, and especially others, how they can be a better person and learn from their mistakes. At the end of the day, please just be kind to every person that you meet. Have a good day. Today I'm gonna make the most annoying TikTok audio ever. First, we're gonna rap Captain Hook by replacing all the swears with Minecraft lyrics.
Bunch of these trees, I need some wood. Kill a creeper, he thought he could.
Then we can't forget these sound effects. Okay, then whatever this video is. Then that terrible Max and Ruby remix. A little fun voice line. Yeah, I have chlamydia. What about it? Change the pitch.
Yeah, I have chlamydia. What about it?
Now, y'all know that annoying giggle sound in every mashup? We're adding that too. Now, let's scream the lyrics to Say So. Perfect, add that and then gunshots. Wait, are you coming to the tree? Then a sprinkle of Nicki Minaj and then Yankee. You would know. Now we have our audio, time to dance to it.
Bunch of these trees, I need some wood. Kill a creeper, he thought he could. Stack of diamonds like VVS. Minecraft really is the best.
Yeah, I have chlamydia. What about it?
Oh crap, we're out of time. If you want to go see the full thing and also how to dance to it, the link is in my bio. Have you ever noticed how almost every label has these weird dots and color codes? These are on everything from pudding boxes to taco seasoning packets. They're on granola bar boxes and they're even on chocolate chip bags. Even my delicious cottage cheese has it too. I thought to myself, what do they mean? So I've spent the past month researching it, trying to crack the code. My first thoughts were that it had to do with the color, so I wrote down 2 codes from 2 packages down. But then my marker died, so I killed it. Then I colored in the shapes to match the secret code, but I didn't find anything, so I ripped it up. That's when I realized it's not a color puzzle, it's a crossword puzzle. The code always appears in either 4 or 6 circles or squares. So I wrote it out again and I knew exactly what filled the spaces this time. Debbie Ryan. If you don't believe me, here's her with pistachio pudding, has the code. Here's chocolate chip cookies on her Snap story. Chocolate chips have the code. And finally, here's her with a granola bar. The granola bar has the code. Why would she do this? What if she's trying to brainwash all of us by placing these subtle codes so she can take over our brains and... Today I gave myself a terrible haircut because my hair had the wingspan of a pterodactyl. Before I started, I needed to get prepared, so I put a garbage bag on myself to keep the hair off, but I realized I looked like a spawn of Lucifer and I couldn't stop cry laughing. But then I parted my hair and started cutting. I didn't want to see the damage I was doing, so I didn't look, and I cut it as if Helen Keller was giving herself a haircut. I accidentally cut off too much, and I thought it was bad enough until the scissors started getting stuck in my hair, and then I got it out, and then the scissors got stuck again. At this point, I'd pulled out more hair than I had cut, and I looked like an egg, so I decided to just give up and take the clips out. And when I pulled them out, I looked like an Oompa Loompa. I did cut a lot of hair, but I kind of liked how it turned out until I realized I missed a spot. And then I just started cutting pieces for fun, and then I cut too much off, and dang it, we're out of time. But if you want to see what happened, the video is on my channel, and the link is in my bio. I was laying in the grass, trying to get a bee to bite me so that I could become one of them and pee honey and then sell it and become rich. But all I got was a lump and an allergic reaction. But as my throat was closing up, a genius idea came to my head. People buy things that belong to celebrities all the time, and the one time I sold my own hair, I got $20. Now, I don't want to go bald, but what I can do is scam. So I decided to sell Zendaya burps. I grabbed every container in my house and burped in hundreds of containers, and in an hour, I had millions of dollars worth of product. I set up my website, and the burps were flying off the shelves. I finally had enough money to buy my dream purchase on Amazon. So I ordered some uranium, hoping there would be enough to build my own nuclear power plant so that I could live on a deserted island forever. I was waiting and waiting for my package, and I started getting worried. My mailman always loses my packages, and uranium starts to decay if it's not held carefully. And eventually it'll Okay, so I don't think I'm going to the island. So I think I have a stalker, and it's starting to freak me out. It started a month ago when I'd accidentally showed my address on my story. I deleted it immediately, but a few days later, my doorbell rang in the middle of the night. Then a week later, I found a Nintendo DS outside my house that said, "Hello, Benjamin." And then a week after that, I found one inside my bathroom while I was showering, and it said, "See you soon."
But first of all, I don't even know where he's getting all these Nintendo DSs from. Like, they don't even make those mama jamas anymore.
Personally, if I was invading someone's privacy, I'd use sticky notes or something. Anyways, I decided to change my front door code to a really secret number. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then the next day, I heard the door unlock, and then someone came downstairs and they were wearing a black hoodie and black jeans, and I thought they were gonna kidnap me, but I welcomed the stalker. I haven't had a human interested in me in months, so I asked them to come cuddle with me. But they looked so caught off guard when I asked them to come under the blankets. And then I guess I out-creeped the creep when I tried to lick his toes. And that's when he ran away. My stalker doesn't even want me, bruh.
Hey, can I listen?
Yeah, of course.
Can you clean it, please?
Oh my god, yeah, I'm so sorry. Let me clean it.
Oh.
What are you doing? I don't want to listen anymore. Look, it's all clean. Go on, put it in.
So it's finally springtime, which means I've been growing flowers, succulents, and weed. No, I meant like I'm growing like dandelions, like weeds. Oh, anyways, I really wanted a sausage tree. They're going to Africa. It's a real thing. Look it up. So I looked online and saw someone was selling seeds for a sausage tree. The guy selling it was named Daniel, and he said he'd give me some for free. Free sausage! But he did say not to bring my phone or tell anyone where I was going. And I was like, okay, we can't have anyone knowing that I have a non-native plant species. So I smashed my phone with a weight and drove over to Daniel's house. The house looked a little bit creepy, but I parked and walked up to it, and the door was wide open. So I walked in, and he had told me, come upstairs, first bedroom on the right. I was like, okay. So I slowly opened the door, walked in, and there were the seeds. I could finally grow my own sausage tree. I was so freaking excited. So I went to go exit the door, and it was locked.
Tonight on Where'd That Hoe Go?
He's been gone for 13 years now. Please, if you have any information, we miss him so much.
So my horses' names are Beanie, Marcella, Poofy, Toofy, Fluffy, Muffy.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you. I was just wondering what the Wi-Fi password is.
Oh, we don't need that here. We have plenty of horses.
Yeah, see, I was just gonna quickly check. I was just gonna check if my friend's coronavirus test came back positive. So if I could just get the Wi-Fi.
Shut your damn mouth right now. Mommy says the internet turns your brain to mush.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna use my data, but I just tried calling 911 and it says there's no service. So
Good. I cut the phone lines with my razor sharp horse teeth.
Hey, am I allowed to leave? Can I go?
Of course you are, silly. I was just joking. If you want to leave, the bus comes soon.
Okay, thanks for having me. I'm gonna.
Oh, or you can always take one of the horses.
I was enjoying some fresh strawberries when my doorbell rang. I wasn't expecting anyone, but I went and answered the door anyways. No one was there, but whoever rang the doorbell had left an egg? It was covered in blue speckles and it was warm. But I decided right then and there, I'm gonna care for this egg until it hatches and be a bird dad. I made a little house for it by grabbing a box and putting grass in it. Then I set up a heat lamp so the egg root would be nice and toasty. But I was getting bored of waiting for him to hatch, so I decided to take him on a walk. Well, it was more of a roll. I taught Egbert how to skate and showed him to my dog, but then she tried to eat him, and I was like, after a week, my son started to get an attitude. He would just roll away from me when I was talking to him and then go play Fortnite all day. But then one day we started arguing because the place was a chicken coop, and I got so mad I stormed off. I started to feel bad, so I went to go say sorry, but he was gone. I ran outside and I looked everywhere for him. I checked the patio, I went and looked in the garden. I was starting to freak out when Egbert? I was enjoying some banana on the cob when I realized lockdown is over here. So I got in the car, hit the gas, and drove to the closest thrift store, and I went thrifting. When I walked in the thrift store, I passed by the toy aisle, and there was a doll on the bottom shelf playing this really creepy song. And I know some dolls are cursed, but it's only $2, and the demon can keep me company, so I bought it. My mask is falling. Anyways, I brought it home, but when I looked at it again, I noticed there was a note attached to the bottom that read,
Make a wish or you'll float too.
And I thought, that's Pennywise's line. This doll's gonna get sued for copying the movie It before it possesses me. But I do be scared of demons, though. So I wished for the first thing that I could think of, which was an air fryer. Then after making my wish, I went to bed. I woke up the next morning to the birds chirping, the sunshine, and 300-pound air fryer on my chest, crushing me to the point where I couldn't breathe. I finally got it off and thought, you know what, Mr. Demon? Thank you for the air fryer. It's not exactly how Amazon would have delivered it, but I like your vision. Then I realized I have another wish left. I was thinking, what do I want more of? Some fire shoes. So I said, I want some fire.
You want fire?
No. Okay, here's how I finessed my way onto the red carpet at the MTV Movie Awards. So I got invited and flown out to LA and went straight to the awards venue, but I was a day early. And they were still setting up, but it was so cool. And they have signs for where every celebrity would sit. And that's when I saw my twin, Noah Centineo's chair. I sat in his seat, so Noah and I have officially touched our butts on the same chair. Oh, and I saw Bozzy's too. Then I went outside and they were rolling out the red carpet and setting up giant popcorn tubs made of gold. And then I walked down it. I don't know why I looked like that. But then the next day was the awards, and I was so nervous to go on the red carpet, but I got over my anxiety, which was skyrocketing. And I got my picture taken and I looked so awkward. Why did I smile like Debbie Ryan and then just walk away? So then I wandered around the red carpet, walking past actors that I've literally looked up to for years. I don't know who let me act like this, but I looked like a rat that got hit by a train. But then the show was starting, so I went inside and I found my seat, and there was this really, really yummy popcorn. And then Dwayne the freaking Rock Johnson did a performance, then walked right past me. And then Lizzo did too and walked right past me again. And then I really had to pee, so I went outside, but then when I went back in, they were already filming and I walked in front of the camera. We're out of time, but I vlogged the whole thing. If you want to go see it, the link to my YouTube is in my bio. This is how I finessed my way backstage at a music festival in LA. The day started with me getting invited to Blueface's pool party to film a TikTok with him because he didn't know what TikTok was. And I didn't really know what to do, so I just busted down for 15 seconds while this man watched from the background. Then me and Blueface, baby, took a picture, and that's when they were like, do you want to come backstage to the BET Awards Festival tonight? And I was like, yeah. So we went to the venue, and security was like, you have to be 21. And I was like, well, I'm not. But then they let me in anyways, and I got to go through the back area where all the artists enter, and they brought us to the backstage part. But fun fact, you actually can't see that much from backstage. But what I did see back there was G-Eazy standing right in front of me the whole time. I didn't even notice until like 30 minutes in. And he was just there vibing, listening to the music. Anyways, then they let me go into the main area to watch the rest of the show from like a better view, and the vibes were so good. It was so freaking fun. I got to see so many people perform. And then I went home. But thank you for watching my vlog. Love you. Bye. What I'm about to say is not up for discussion. Black Lives Matter. If you disagree with those 3 words, you need to take a serious look at the privileges that you enjoy that allow you to have that belief. Black people were stolen from their land and as slaves built America. And when they were finally freed, they were stripped of their basic human rights. And while you might have the luxury of sitting at home and staying silent on everything that's going on right now, know that black people to this day are still disadvantaged in almost every aspect of life, from the justice system to walking out of a store. George Floyd was murdered by police over an alleged $20 counterfeit bill. He cooperated with them and was still murdered. And he is just one of many innocent black lives taken at the hands of racism. If you can't march, donate. I'll be tweeting links to different causes. If you can't donate, sign petitions. I'll be tweeting those too. But do not remain silent. No one is too young or too old to stand up for what's right. You have a voice. Use it. I was about to devour the souls of some poor shrimp when I realized they still have their heads on. So I ripped the head off and then ate the shrimp. But then I remembered it's only a matter of time before the FBI catches me for replacing their website with a chicken wing video. So I decided I'll make a shrimp army. So I put the shrimp heads in a bag, and then I drove home and cut some lemons and put the shrimp heads on some sticks attached to the lemons so that they would stand up. Then I placed the soldiers all around my house, and they were all standing guard ready to protect me. I felt so safe with my shrimp army watching guard. So I went to the kitchen to make a salmon burger, but then I remembered salmon is seafood, shrimp is seafood. My shrimp army turned around in shock and horror when they saw what I was about to do. I tried telling them I'm sorry, but they were angry and were inching closer towards me. I didn't know what they were gonna do with me, so I picked them up by their shrimp antennas and spun them like a lasso above my head, and I flung them into the sky. The battle had been won. Every year since, I visit the graves where the battle took place. I pay my respects and apologize for being so shellfish. I was enjoying a delicious cabbage snack when I got the idea I'm gonna go make friends with random strangers on the internet. So I put my baby cabbage back in the fridge and went downstairs with my laptop and logged into Omegle. The first thing I saw was someone holding their and then I met a mime that was copying everything I did, and then another person showed their So then I went upstairs into the bathroom to grab a tissue and poured dish soap on it to wash my eyes out from what I had just seen. And then I took the dish soap and made a prayer circle on the floor around me to cleanse my soul, but I slipped on the stove. Anyways, there was a lot of screaming, and then I went back on Omegle and saw a freaking clown that scared the crap out of me, and then I panicked some more until I decided to go back on one more time. That's when I got matched with someone who sounded really familiar, like their voice sounded like some famous rapper. And I asked them, do I know you? But then they showed their face, and it was, you're supposed to be in jail! We ran out of time on TikTok, but the full video is on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. Today I went to Starbucks to order something off the secret menu. They were like,
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. Can I take your order?
Could I get the FBI special? And then they were like,
Password?
and I said, Booty Pebble.
Okay, please pull ahead to the next window.
I drove up and they gave me my secret menu items. It was so secret that I didn't even know what it was. But I drove home and I was about to eat my secret menu items when I got worm water. I thought, that is disgusting, but what about the food? I opened it up and there was mud in it. Now, I've been a vegan as of 3 hours ago. It's been 3 hours since I've had string cheese. And I wasn't sure if dirt is vegan. So I grabbed my laptop and I looked it up, and dirt comes from dead plants and animals. But vegetables are grown in dirt. Does that mean the vegetables are meat? Okay guys, I've officially quit being vegan. Now I'm excited to announce I'm an airtarian. I only drink water and eat air. You can actually cook air in so many different ways. Like you can microwave it, boil it if you want. You can even air fry air. I can't wait to see my results in a month.
Oh, we all become dirt in the end. Yeah.
I cut my own hair a few days ago, and as I was throwing it away, I realized I can sell this. Maybe someone wants to buy my hair, just like how I bought a bottle of Harry Styles toilet water. So I dug through the trash, grabbed some hair, packaged it up in a baggie, and then snapped a picture and listed it for sale. I waited 2 whole days and no one bought it, so I changed the name to Famous TikToker Hype House Toe Hair, and instantly they were flying off the shelves. In 2 minutes, I had outsold every merch line that ever existed combined. But wait, I need more hair. I called everyone I know to come over and hang, but when they got there, I cut all their hair off and took it. Business was booming, and I became richer than Jeff Bezos, and I was the world's first trillionaire. Until one day, someone said they were returning the hair. And when the package arrived, it was me? There was a note on the box that said,
You gave me Benoftheweek hair, not a famous TikToker's hair.
so I was shocked to see when I cloned it, it made you and not a sway boy or something. Okay, first of all, what are you trying to clone a sway boy for? That sounds illegal. On the bright side, now I have a clone to take all my Instagram pics for me so I don't have to face my crippling insecurities myself. So if you want to go check out his Instagram, my Instagram is Benoftheweek.